Hi, I'm Lisa Noble. I'm the owner of Vivid Visual Solutions and the Vivid Glam Beauty. And today I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about starting off small and building a strong foundation in your business. A lot of times I have clients that come to me because I do brand strategy, and there's a fear of even getting started because they don't have all the elements that they desire for their business. They don't have certain things to get started. So, what I wanted to talk about is actually about that is how to get started when you don't have all the elements. You don't have to have everything that you need right away. You could start off with just, if you're a product business and you want to try to figure out if people are even open to the idea of your product, just purchase a few widgets. Or for me, for the Vivid Glam, it was purchasing lashes. So just purchase only a few of them instead of purchasing the 500. Purchase samples and show people those and see if they're interested. As far as the agency, when I began, I started off, I learned how to do website design because I went to school and I learned how to do it. And then I learned on my own website. And then once I was comfortable and I felt that my skills were strong enough, then I started cold calling, or calling different potential clients on the phone to see if they were interested in or needed my services as far as doing design. And there was this one guy named Bob who said okay, and he just started off my whole new career, and gave me the confidence in order to approach other people and see if they needed web design services. As far as on the Vivid Glam side, well, that really started off with just a love of makeup for myself. And then I was doing it for my family members, and I was getting questions, so I decided to have a makeup party, what was a makeup dinner at my aunt's house. And it was just them asking me questions, and I said, this might be something that other people may be interested in. And that was kind of the way the sip and makeup classes were born. So I started off small. I didn't have like a logo, etc. I didn't even have really a plan. It was just come and ask questions and eat dinner with me, have some wine, let's discuss some things. Um, and it became a small business, and a secondary business to Vivid Visual Solutions. It's the beauty side of Vivid Visual Solutions, which is the Vivid Glam with the sip and makeup classes. Vivid Visual Solutions, um, I didn't have a logo. I didn't have a pitch. I didn't have anything. I just kind of started cold calling people. And then once I realized that this was something that I could really do and it could possibly be something, then I decided to do the logo, do a full website that showed my portfolio once I had more customers, etc. So I just wanted to say to people, if you're really scared, don't be scared. Just kind of jump out there and start getting feedback. Feedback is good, whether it's criticism or if it's good feedback. Criticism helps you to grow. So a lot of times, if you ask people, well, what do you think of this product? Um, and they give you some kind of bad feedback, then you take that as a learning experience and improve what you're doing. Um, as far as having all the elements that you need, you may want to just start with a logo. Like I had someone contact me just recently, starting their own financial consulting business, and they're interested in, they need a logo. So you get a logo. Um, they're probably going to do some kind of networking events, so they needed like their tablecloth, with their logo on it, possibly pop-up banner, those type of things. Get them one at a time or in phases. You don't necessarily need your website right away. It does make you look more legitimate once you have it up. If you can give people a business card and say, here, go to my website. But you don't really need it to get started with your business. So if you're out there and you're feeling like, I just can't get started, or I'm afraid because I don't feel like I have all the pieces, then you need to just start small. Start with what you can afford. Don't break the bank, and get the pieces that you need. I always tell people that if the very first thing you need to do is go ahead and get your LLC, like through the state of Michigan, so that it's a limited liability company, so that you're covered in that way, and you're registered with the state. You get your EIN number, so that you can go and get your bank account created, so you can start taking money digitally or just in general, and start collecting money from people. And you won't get in trouble with the IRS, all these all these acronyms. But that's the first and foremost things. Then you can set up your accounts, and you can set up your platforms in order to have money automatically deposited into your account. Then you're not dealing with cash all the time. Those type of things. Spend money on that. Register your business and actually get started. Get a business account through whatever bank and things like that, so you can take money. Does anybody have any questions? I see that there are people that are watching. Do you agree with me? Is this something that that you find is key for getting started? Just leap. You don't have to like quit your job right away or anything. You can start off small and start off part-time, so that it builds and could possibly become something larger. Sell your services, get feedback, see if people are really interested in your particular service. Ask questions, sell samples, sell small things, and it's fine if you fail. Hey, Lenny, how are you? It's fine if you fail. You got to just start off showing your products. If that particular product does not resonate with people, then move on to the next idea. So now Vivid Visual Solutions is not only just doing website development and design, it's also about creating a whole brand strategy, creating a whole creating everything from the logo to website and social media marketing, those type of things. Because what I found was, I could create these really pretty websites, but if nobody's looking at them, and there's Google's not sending anybody to them, or they're just not functional to help the person in business, then it's just money wasted getting a website. So I had to learn how to actually help people to promote their businesses, so that my services could be more valuable. And actually learning brand strategy, from my job, I learned how to work with bigger agencies, and for the corporate companies, I saw what they were doing for them, and I was like, hey, I can do this for my small business customers, and brought those type of services to them. The brand strategy piece of it, you have to get to know who your audience is. You have to get to know what their voice is. And the last time I was on, I was talking about your ideal client profile. That piece, that's important. Learning what your audience really needs from you. And that comes with the feedback. If you find that you are selling a service or a product and nobody's purchasing it, ask the question. Ask people, well, what is it that you would like to see from me? Actually go on social media, ask a question, those type of things. So what do they say? Fail fast. I can't think how it goes, but ask the question. If it's not working, pivot and start with something else. Um, let's see what else is in my notes. That's really what I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about. I didn't want to come on for a long period of time unless you guys have some questions. But just start off small and build a solid foundation. You can gradually, through different phases, you can get your logo done, you can get your website done, then work on your social media presence, and just build that way. Uh, and as well as networking, that's really key. In person networking, going to different events. I was looking just recently on Facebook, and it's a really good tool to find different events. People send me events to go to, and there's a few that I'm really interested in, and I'm going to purchase a ticket to different events. Look at your budget and see which events fit within a budget. Uh, like during a quarter, how many events are you going to go to? Are you going to go to 3? Are you going to go to 5 events during a quarter? And make sure that it's worth your time. Is your ideal client there? Are there like minds there? Could it help your mindset? That's another thing. Having a business mindset, knowing that you're here to serve, and to help people, or you're here to solve a problem for someone. For somebody that's selling some kind of moisturizer cream or whatever, they are helping somebody with the problem of dry skin. Those type of things. Having a passion for what you do, that is part of having a strong foundation. You have to not only educate yourself, as well as just be passionate, and willing to serve people. So I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about starting off small. You don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to spend all your money. Do it part time so that you can just build a base, build your clientele, build your profile, build your portfolio. If you're someone that's in the design business like me, you for every website that I do, or for every logo that we've designed, certain pieces go into my portfolio. And I like when I get testimonials from people. That is helpful as well. So just build until, if you wanted to go into a brick and mortar business, then you can do that. If that's your goal. That's another thing. You have to have goals. Decide what you want to do, and where you want to go in your business. So this has been great. Lenny, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming on, and those of you who come on and watch this video. I really appreciate it. If you came on now, or you're going to come on the replay. So have a great night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.